All right, here you are with January 15th, continuing on with the Daily Stoic, our 366 meditations on wisdom, perseverance, and the art of living. I'm Dr. Pacoya McCall Robinson, bringing my perspective after listening to what the Stoics have to say. And this deep rooted of philosophy this month of January, where we're talking about all of this clarity, and bringing in what I think and how this is definitely impacting me over the last 2 weeks. So I carry on today with January 15th. Seneca brings us the reading for today, where it's titled, Peace is in Staying the Course. And the quote is, tranquility can be grasped except by those who have reached an unwavering and firm power of judgment. The rest constantly fall and rise in their decisions, wavering in a state of alternately rejecting and accepting things. What is the cause of this back and forth? It's because nothing is clear, and they rely on the most uncertain guide, common opinion. How much do we all do this is using our opinion versus our facts, looking at multiple resources when we are checking our facts, and being open and really staying the course when we do set out to do some things. So it goes on to say, in Seneca's essay on tranquility, he uses the Greek word euthymia, which he defines as believing in yourself and trusting that you are on the right path and not being in doubt by following the myriad footpaths of those wandering in every direction. It is this state of mind, he says, that produces tranquility. So when you are sure, and this is me going off, when you're sure of a decision, when you feel confident in that, you are like, you have tunnel vision. And the thing about this is, even if you're right or if you're wrong, when you have that tunnel vision, you're like on track. You don't even see footprints. Your head is down. It's almost like when you're texting and walking. You don't look up for anything because you know exactly where you're going. You feel confident about it. You don't have time to have your head on a swivel, looking and thinking what anyone else says. You are matter of fact. I mean, it's peaceful there when you feel good and you feel confident. It's pretty disruptive and disheartening when you're not confident, because so many people can come with ideas and opinions and tell you how yours is just not right, or it's not finished, it's not ready, it's not perfect enough. And there you go, sitting there waiting on a bunch of approvals from a bunch of people who may not matter, don't matter, and it just feeds into this uncertainty. And there lies chaos. So I continue to read. Clarity of vision allows us to have this belief. That's not to say we're always going to be 100% certain, or 100% certain of everything, or that we even should be. Rather, it's that we can rest assured we're heading generally in the right direction. That we don't need to constantly compare ourselves with other people or change our mind every 3 seconds based on new information. Instead, tranquility and peace are found in identifying our path and sticking to it. Okay? Once you identify it, stick to it. It's not going to say it's perfect. We can change our mind sometimes, but stick to it. Staying the course, making adjustments here and there, naturally, but ignoring the distracting sirens who beckon us to turn towards the rocks. So remember we talked about like a couple of days ago, what are we addicted to? And being ruthless to things that don't matter. This staying the course, this cut the strings that pull your mind, that's that piece of how do you get in there and be certain? I get asked that question a lot as a therapist. Well, how do you get to be so confident? How do you just know? And I'm like, I can't tell you that. Confidence it takes exercise. It's like building a muscle. It is a thing. It is a thing within your body. Confidence is its own little heartbeat. It has a pulse in there. And when you find it, it beats. Ask a confidence person, right? They're bleeding confidence. And it's like you're so insecure sometimes. You might even be like, oh, gosh, that person makes me feel so insecure, right? It's a thing to exercise. So with any type of exercise, first of all, you have to create the opportunity to exercise the muscle, right? So where there is opportunity for exercising your confidence, that's this place you go in and you say, hey, self, you know what we're doing today? We're just going to make a decision. That's it. I'm going to make a decision today. The answer's yes, and that's it. And I'm going to trust that I'm a pretty good judgmental person. Or judgmental. I am, but I'm a good person of judgment. I mean, I've gotten myself pretty far in life. I'm kind of, I'm all right. I'm aware here. I'm alive. I'm doing okay for the most part. But get in this position of just saying, I'm good. I don't need to ask anyone today for permission. I don't need to call my mom. I don't need to call my therapist. Today, I'm just going to make a decision. One decision. One. And I'm not going to second guess myself. And that's how you breed confidence, because you have to allow yourself the space for an opportunity for things to turn out right, for you to be correct in making that decision to reinforce confidence. Now, if you have a list and experience after experience of why you shouldn't be confident, of trying to do something and failing, or not trying to do something, and all of your examples are asking other people and never being in a leadership role, well, you get to be the leader of your own life. And this is a place where you practice exercising that confidence. You make a decision and you stick to it and you stay the course. And I say, try this with anything, something small, as like, this is what I'm going to make for dinner tomorrow. That's it. This is what I'm doing. And watch the world and people kind of shift and start to move around you as you become the decision maker, the confident one. And once those people that you may have spoiled into this position that enjoy this place of having control over you, they'll start trying to push back and make you second guess yourself. But that's also their space and their place and their need for feeling powerful, confident, and in control. But they can't control you. They can only control themselves. So give yourself the opportunity today to stay the course on your path. If you have a goal, if you have a vision, if you have a dream, you got to challenge yourself to even start walking the path. You got to get on the lane. You have to get up and say, okay, I'm going this way today. This path is mine. And I'm going to stick to it. And allow yourself to grow in that and experience peaks and valleys, technically just like the path that's not yours is doing anyways. At least you'll be on your own path. That's my vote. Thanks for listening in. Always, I've got nothing more with this for today. January 15th, Seneca came with it. Peace is staying the course. Don't forget, you want peace, you want tranquility, you want to build confidence. That starts with you. So dig deep, find that inner healer, and practice. All right, until next time. Thanks again for tuning in.